We're distorting reality just slightly, ever so slightly. I kind of like it though. Distorting reality is not bad. Okay, here we go. Thanks, like a podcast episode 17. William, how are we doing today?
Let's get on with it. Come on, Dan.
Let's get it going. Where am I wrong in this one, Will? So, artificial intelligence. We use it for a lot of different things. We use technology for a lot of different things. We use it to tell us, where to eat. We use it to tell us how to get places, how to, go from A to B. There's no reason in my mind to think that's going to continue down the rabbit hole to more what we think of as strategic decisions or bigger decisions. Where we go to college, where we live, and ultimately who we date and who we marry. Where am I wrong with this?
So, okay, a couple things come to mind immediately. Here's where you're wrong, Dan. So I think a lot of those, like getting from A to B, like, small daily things like that, like those aren't the big decisions. And, like big strategic decisions, usually you put a little more thought into, whereas transactional decisions, you just need, like, you're not going to change that you need to get to the grocery store and avoid traffic. That's, you're not going to change, you know exactly what your goal is. I think when things get unclear, and I don't think algorithms will be much help when, for decisions where we don't actually know what we actually want. Like a lot of people don't actually know.
I think I think the algorithms are going to start knowing us better than we know ourselves. That's kind of like the Yuval Harari.
Yeah. So then there's going to be like this moment where people are going to start putting their trust in algorithms for their decisions, and then have better results, and then it's going to be like this interesting feedback loop. So maybe do you think everyone just kind of gives up on like our own intuitions? Is intuition dead?
Autonomy is out. Our autonomy is going to be gone. Like 2 generations.
As a determinist, surely autonomy is already out the window. But you're saying that our reliance on intuition as a mechanism will maybe be outsourced to our autonomous.
I think it's outsourced. Yeah, I think that as algorithms continue to get more effective and we put more trust into them, like there's no reason to think that where we go to school or where we live,
what feels good though, Dan? You know what feels great?
You would be the best fit for Vancouver, Canada.
Like, you know what feels good? Going with your gut feels good.
That feels good. Ooh, that's the best kind of argument. Yeah, you're right. People love going with their gut. It fucking feels good. Exactly. You're right. That's probably.
I don't know how you overcome that.
I don't know how you overcome that. Okay, that's a good argument. Yeah, people love that.
Okay, logical fallacy here. So you may have heard of this small court case. It made it made a bit of a splash in the 90s. So the defense was, this. It's like Lemonade Simpson. I forget his name. O.J. Simpson. So it was, if the glove doesn't fit, then acquit. And so why is the fit of the glove acquit? Where's the logical fallacy? What's the formal fallacy there?
It's kind of post hoc, right? I don't exactly know the details of that case. Unfortunately, my brain's kind of going to the fact that it is involved in a high-profile murder case. But
think of like what is being drawn. What are you drawing attention to in the statement?
What would be called a red herring?
Yeah, exactly. It's just irrelevant.
You gave me a hint with the attention, but I'll take it.
Yeah, but it's completely drawing attention to like whether a glove, like the size of a glove fitting, like, and then extrapolating from that fact versus like, okay, let's look at all the other facts of where this person was.
Right.
Like using that. You got it.
I was gonna say something about rhyming too. People love rhymes. We're like suckers for rhymes. It's really bad. Like if you have like good little phrases get stuck in your head, it's like we can't like compete with that. Like
you know what we should do.
Our frontal cortex can't compete with a good rhyme.
We should start this like old school show that kind of goes through the history of U.S. marketing and famous campaigns, and we should hire a really handsome middle-aged actor to play the lead.
Yeah, I'm game. Let's do it. Let's just drop whatever the fuck this is.
We can call it angry males. We should call it.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Yeah, write it down. Yeah, that was a big. I don't know, thinking like, what was the like JFK 1960 campaign? That was like Kennedy for me. Like that was like, and then like ran it well. And, like that was
Oscar Wieners.
Like next thing you know, it's like that was like what their campaign message was.
Yeah, just like these timeless tunes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that is like that in storytelling, man. Like rhyming, storytelling. Our brains are suckers for catching.
Our brains are suckers for that, which is actually a good transition to our next segment, which is kind of what I've been alluding to the past few. I don't know, I'm trying to get the right name, but it's called software update. So where are our brains not adept in dealing with the intricacies of a global society? So I noticed a big one this weekend, a huge one. One of my personal heroes, Tom Brady, new fucking team. I thought I would still love him, and I see him out there. I'm like, hey, fuck this guy. I was rooting for him all. He's on a different fucking team now, and I was like, that's so weird. That's the weirdest thing.
So you need a software update to love Tom Brady still? Is that what you're saying?
I think that we should be able to differentiate the people from the tribe. So our tribalism is just it's really just so deeply embedded in our brains. So how do we update that software? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's a really good question and also it's like the people who function best outside of the tribe, I feel like also those genes are rarely propagated further, right? Ooh. So like if you're like more tribal, then like odds are you're probably reproducing more as well.
Right.
That's just kind of my intuition here. And so it's like, the thing society needs most will be produced by the most brilliant who can manage big numbers and big ideas. However,
right, there's a huge like evolutionary cost to that.
Yeah, it's like however the resources to produce that level of insight, innovation, etc. Yep. If you're investing a lot in that department, right, you're not going to invest as much in offspring, and so it's like, okay, how do we sustain brain power output and development with? Yeah, it's
tough. I think that's why entrepreneurship is so valued in our society because it is such a ridiculous risk to like go against the grain. So like the majority of entrepreneurs will fail miserably and have a less quote unquote successful life and might not be as desirable a mate. But the ones that do are like the ones that really pull us forward as a society, as a collective. So it's like, and I think. Yeah, it's interesting the dynamic as far as like who's going from an evolutionary perspective, who's a more desirable mate is the one that follows the crowd or the one that kind of goes out and is likely going to fail but could be a legend. I don't know.
Definitely. Okay. Ready for magic wand? So
magic wand, baby. Here we go.
Yeah, this one's a bit of a layup, but okay. So we've domesticated wolves to be dogs, right? So you get to domesticate a new animal. So it's perfectly harmless. The shark teeth are gone, or whatever shark bit of them is gone, and they're just loved by the world. Multi-billion-dollar industry. What animal do you go with?
Oh man, I don't know, dude. This is a tough one. You just dropped this on me before we start the show. There's a lot of one. Can you kick us off with what the first one you thought of was?
I'm thinking some sort of like safari animal, definitely.
Yeah, I thought of elephant, but then I thought you'd laugh at me. I just imagine an elephant coming in my apartment like, oh, baby elephant, oh, damn, look at that, it's so cute. Kind of ridiculous. But I love elephants, and elephants are fucking smart too. So
they're tamed, they're not domesticated. Is that the differentiation there?
Oh, well, I just don't know what value they would add from a domestication perspective. I guess that, maybe we're in some hot water around ivory horn here. That's pretty nasty business. I don't really know but yeah, they don't like produce. I don't know. milk or anything like cows. I guess I don't know a ton about domestication inherently. So
I think maybe like a moose or elk, something with horns. I think that'd be cool. Just shrink it, little cute. Like imagine a moose that's like you can hold and has little antlers. I think
moose
gaga.
are cool, man.
Gaga. We got people going gaga for moose out there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, elk. Yeah, anything that has horns, but the horns, it's like, dude. They got horns. What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. What if you like get a snake or something? I don't know. I guess people do have pet snakes. They're crazy. Anyone has a pet snake, you're nuts. What are you doing?
In a terrarium, right? Terrarium. That's the heat lights.
Is that what it does?
Yeah,
snakes are fucking scary, man. Talk about like going against the grain of what our software is. We're so like against snakes, and then people are like, oh, let's put it in our house. Like, what? That's going against millions of years of evolution right there.
We're so domesticated. We need thrills from something, Dan.
I think you're right. Another episode, solving problems left and right, man. I love it. I love it. Yeah, the domestication question is an interesting one. I don't know. Yeah, moose is good. Yeah, like a baby elephant. Like, oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. I don't know.
Dan, you missed my Mad Men reference, I think.
Did I? Shit, that's disappointing. I like Mad Men. Was it when you were talking about your?
It's actually
your
good. It's actually good because my joke wasn't very good, but the fact that you just didn't get it at all was even funny. I was like, oh, we should make a famous American TV show that chronicles the rise of the marketing industry when the call it Angry Males.
Yeah, you got me there. You got me there, William. You got me. That's why they call you Slick, man. That's why they call you Slick.
Almost as bad as episode 1, but we won't go there. We won't go there.
We don't talk about episode 1. We don't talk about it.